Welcome to our video tutorial on how to teach your baby to read. Hello, my name is Krista Guerrero and I'm the founder of Intellectual Baby. Intellectual Baby is a company that is dedicated to creating unique products to help parents teach their baby to read using the whole word method. I would like to thank you for watching this video and warn you that doing so may change your life forever. The subject of teaching babies to read is an intriguing one. It has certainly changed my life. This how-to video is divided into 8 segments. We will take you step by step through the process of how to teach your baby to read. It is really quite simple, but a foreign concept to many people. In this series, we will show you how you can easily teach your baby to read beginning at 3 months of age in as little as 90 seconds a day. Upon completing this video, you will have a clear understanding of how babies learn to read and how you can teach your own child to read in just minutes a day. I hope you enjoy this presentation and put into practice what we are about to teach you. We will cover in detail each of the ways in which babies learn to read. It is not necessary that you do everything presented here to teach your child to read, although you certainly can if you want to. I suggest you choose the applications that work best with your lifestyle. Teaching babies to read is a fascinating and fun experience for all involved. Let's get started. There are 2 ways to teach children to read. The whole word method, also called sight reading, and the phonics method. We will be showing you how to teach your baby to read using the whole word method. The whole word method is best used to teach babies from 3 months old through 3 years of age. The phonics method is recommended for children 4 years and older. The whole word method of learning to read is simply looking at words as a whole and learning them by memorization. Instead of learning to sound out words, the words are just read by sight. For example, a child is shown the word book and told that the word is book. Through repeated exposure to the word book and repeatedly being told that this word is book, a child learns to read the word book by sight. While this is not recommended for children 4 years and older, this is an excellent way to teach babies how to read. You see, at birth, while the brain is developing rapidly, it is able to create its own programs as they are needed. This means that the brain is able to decode the words and the sounds of the letters on its own. Therefore, babies who are taught to sight read are later able to read phonetically with little or no phonetic instruction. We teach babies how to sight read by showing them many words. Through continued exposure to written language, babies are able to learn the rules of language on their own. The best time to start a whole word method reading program is before your baby is 3 years old. We do recommend, however, that you start as soon as possible, with the youngest age being around 3 months. It is important that your baby's visual tracking ability is developed before you begin. You can test this by holding an object about 8 inches away from your baby's face. Slowly move the object to the right and the left and see if your baby can follow with their eyes. If so, your baby is ready to begin a reading program. We do, however, encourage parents to use phonics after their children have learned to read with the whole word method. This will reinforce that your child can read and spell the new words that he will encounter. You will discover that most children taught with the whole word method find phonics instruction a review of what they have already learned on their own. The definition of phonics in the dictionary is teaching reading by training beginners to associate letters with their sound values. This is how many children learn to read when they start school. They learn the alphabet and the sounds of the letters, and then they begin to decode the words by breaking them up according to their sounds. This is a very important skill to have because it makes it possible to read new words. It is also important because it helps children to become better spellers. We strongly believe that in order to learn to read, a combination of both methods is what works best. It is recommended for children 4 years and older that you teach them according to the rules of phonics. Even though we use the whole word method, remember that through exposure to the written word, your child is also learning phonics. We do recommend that when possible, you group words into sets that follow a specific rule so your child will grasp the rule naturally. For example, you can focus on words that start with a particular letter of the alphabet. You may show a set of words that all start with the letter B. Another time, you may show words that all have the AR sound, such as star, farmer, car, barber, etc. Your child will easily learn the rules of the language, and this will make your child a better reader.